Hello, in this video I'm going to give you cruise booking tips, hints, and tricks. Be sure to stay to the end because I'm going to give you the bonus tip on how I saved over $500 on the drink package. My first piece of advice more for beginners, understand the differences between the big three cruise companies if you're going to go with a big cruise ship. You have Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian are the big three players. So Carnival's all about drinks, music, partying, and having a good time. Both Royal Caribbean and Norwegian are going to be a little more expensive than Carnival. Both cruise lines will have non-traditional activities on board and usually slightly higher quality shows than Carnival. Norwegian has go-karts and Royal Caribbean has a surfing simulator. Both are pretty amazing to find on a cruise ship. So if you want some exciting onboard activities, high quality shows, and dress up and go out for dinner, Royal Caribbean might be a perfect option. And if you're looking for a balance between innovation, relaxation, and sophistication, Norwegian might be a great option. So in summary, try to pick the cruise line that would best cater what you're interested in. Do you want to drink and listen to music on the Carnival? Or you want to climb a rock wall and simulate surfing on Royal Caribbean? Or would you just like something a little more sophisticated and relaxing like Norwegian? So try to select the cruise line that might cater more to the type of cruise that you would enjoy. Now, the second piece of advice I would really like to give is for you to consider using a travel agent. The benefit of a travel agent goes along with what we like to say here of your leisure time is your greatest commodity, so you want to make the most of your free time. Having a travel agent assists with that, so that way you'll be about doing your productive life, not worrying about all of the small details of planning your vacation or your cruise. The travel agent will oftentimes know which rooms are best picked for you so that you're not near an elevator or so that you'll get reduced motion with the ship, and allowing you to not worry about all of the tiny pieces of information with trip planning frees up the availability for you to just go about your regular life. I really can't stress how great having a travel agent is. If you don't have a travel agent, I will leave a link in the description below for the one I use. Her name is Shelly Miner. She's great. She works with Dreams Vacation. At the end of the video, I was going to tell you how I saved hundreds of dollars on the drink package. Now this next section is going to lead into that. Once you've got your vacation booked, it's very important to protect your financial investment. Now, especially in a vacation where you're going to be very far from your banking institution, where you're not going to have easy access to them, that's when I especially recommend a travel credit card. And I really love and always use the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. I make sure that I book my trips with that card so that A, you get, I think it's ×3 the reward points, and B, with it being booked on that card, you get a lot of financial coverage with that. You get trip cancellation, delay, lost baggage coverage, rental car coverage insurance. One great feature in many credit cards, and you definitely want this if you're going out of your country, is you want to get one that has no financial transaction fees. I had a friend that went out of the country, he thought his card had it, he used it for 2 weeks and came back and had thousands of dollars of transaction fees. So you want a good card with you so you're not carrying around a bunch of cash, but you have to have one that has a zero foreign transaction fees. That's very important. So as I said earlier, if you book your trip through your travel credit card like the Chase, you get a higher multiplier on travel reward points, and that's going to be key for using those points later on in your trip as well. So along with covering your financial investments, you also want to make sure that your health care is protected while you're on your vacation. That's one thing you don't want to worry about while you're trying to relax and have a good time, is if something goes wrong with you or a loved one, how much of a financial liability will that be, and are you well covered for that? Especially if you don't know the country's healthcare situation and how you'll access that, especially if you're on a cruise where you're kind of in between the care of one country and another. I find it to be a weight lifted for me personally to go ahead and get some healthcare insurance for a overseas travel or even just a long vacation, sometimes even in my own country. But your travel agent can help you find some good travel insurance for you, or I will put in the link description below what I use on my last trip, which is the Berkshire Hathaway healthcare plan, and they have one specific to cruises that I loved. This one covers everything from a ship missing a port that you had planned. I think the port miss coverage was $500 per person on your plan, and just really good healthcare coverage. And it will also cover some of your financial investment as well. So yes, you definitely want to get some travel healthcare type coverage when you're going overseas, in my opinion. So I think that's a very important thing to do when you're booking your trip. So the cruise line will almost never do a sale on the drink package, and I've looked for that. Almost never will they reduce the cost on the drink package. So what I have done to save hundreds of dollars on the drink package, as I mentioned before, I used my travel credit card to book the trip, as well as using it for other purposes, but always paying the remaining balance off by the end of the month. And I had accumulated several reward points. After accumulating several of those, I would order through the credit card company some Carnival Cruise gift cards. Okay, I received the gift cards, had those on hand. Then I also decided to check into the Carnival MasterCard credit card. They had an introductory offer, and I didn't have the card already, to where if you spend $500 on it in 90 days, they give you $200 of cruise credit statement, or a cruise purchase statements for that card. So what I did is I went to the website, I went to the drink package, I started plugging away my gift cards into the drink package purchase, got it all the way down to where all I had left on the balance was $200. I had already spent $500 on the Carnival credit card for other things, and then I put that remaining $200 on my Carnival credit card and purchased the drink package. Actually, I didn't pay out of my own money anything for the drink package. Actually, that would end up being no additional cost to me. And then when the $200, other than the $200, but when that showed up on my Carnival credit card, I could then use the $200 credit statement to take that off of the balance. So in a sense, I didn't actually use any money for the drink package, but I had, used it to purchase other things that I had to purchase with their credit cards, paid off the remaining balance in time, ended up with the points enough to get the gift cards. And when you're buying the drink package on the site, it allows you to punch in multiple gift cards too. So you could do that. If you didn't do it in one gift card, you could do multiple ones. So that's how you can kind of get a significant discount on the drink package, because I don't know that you're going to get it any other way, to be honest. But I hope you found anything in this video useful. If there was any little nugget that's good for you, to just please hit a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Maybe you could put the notification on, who knows. Maybe you'll learn something else from my rambling one day. I don't know. All right, well, thank you for watching. Bye.